everybody. Welcome back to Wild Star Healing Temple with Kai. It's been a while. It's been like a whole month. I texted Kai yesterday and I said, hey, I'll see you tomorrow. And Kai said, where has July gone? And I said it went to retrograde hell is where it went, is what I said. Can you hear me, Kai?
Can I hear
you
twice?
Am I hearing you twice?
I was hearing you twice.
I'm not hearing you twice. Make sure your YouTube is off because you were just over on the YouTube side.
Oh, there we go.
That better?
Yes. My God. I was like, what is happening?
Welcome to Wild Star Healing Temple, everybody. Again, we're in retrograde hell.
Well, we're out. We're just in the shadow period a little bit.
Which usually hits me harder.
Interesting.
The shadow side definitely hits me harder. Mm-hmm. But I'm excited you're all here. Thanks for being with us, Viviani. And we've got Erin in the background as well, helping out here with Laura and Seascape and Dustin. Hello, everybody. And also, we're doing a shout out for Elizabeth, who has tuned in early but can't be here with us today. So let's go ahead and just set our intentions and bring our circle together with our prayer. In this temple, I am free. I trust in what I cannot see. I dream of love and dream of peace. What I dream, I'll someday be. Awen. And that just reminds us that when we're in this temple, that this is a sacred space. We can have fun, but most of what we do is to love and support everyone here. And everyone's here for a very personal reason. So we want to honor that and love that in everyone that we meet. And I'm trying to see what word comes forth for intentions, because I've had one intention coming forth all day, but it feels like there's another word coming in behind that. One of the main intentions I've been hearing a lot of is play balance. And I even had an entire download this morning that was talking about how what we do today affects our tomorrow, or what we did yesterday affects our today. So anything that we prepped, anything that we worked towards, anything we did helps out today. For instance, if you set your clothes out yesterday, you have those clothes already out to wear today. It's like it can be little things. And so I started to feel like, oh, well, I guess this is my reminder to do more, to prep more, to pay more attention to what I need to do. And Spirit was like, no, it's the opposite. You've already done the prep work. You're already doing the things you need to do. So let today be about balance and play and rest and just relax, take a breath for today. So that word play was coming forward a good bit, but it also feels like there's another word coming forward that I'm trying to tap into. Kai, do you have a different word?
I've been releasing guilt.
Oh.
Specifically due to like resting.
Yeah. So you're on the opposite side of that spectrum.
Uh-huh.
Like, okay, yeah. All right. And that's important, though, that we do have that good balance, because we want to be productive, but we don't want to be more productive than we are healthy and grounded and rested. We do have to have them in balance. So, but that's good. I feel like we should just travel more. We should just take road trips and stuff.
I'm good on that for a little while.
Yeah, I think so. Well, is there a certain, hey, Jessica, hey, everybody, hey, Gina, is there a certain breath work that you want to do to kind of get us into the zone, to get us all on the same vibrational frequency so that we could start with what we need to start?
I think really just doing some deep cyclical breathing. So, which we'll just do in through the nose and out through the mouth, make it really easy. We won't do any holds. We're just going to do like 10 really deep breaths in through the nose to the bottom of the belly, all the way up, sighing it out. just to kind of like open up the pathways. So if you guys just want to sit up straight and follow my breath, that would be a easy way to do this. So just take a moment before we get started on our breath and maybe like roll your shoulders, do a stretch. Just tune in with yourself. And on the count of 3, we'll be breathing in through the nose to the bottom of the belly. And 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Let your body move how it needs to. Halfway there. Last one, make it count. Beautiful.
Thank you so much. I didn't see a mountain, but I saw lots of green colors. So I felt like that was perfect. Hey, Ivy Star. It's interesting because a couple of other people in the chat, I think Gina was talking about road trips, and then Dustin came in with Lost on Purpose, which is a show he's putting together about road trips and getting lost on purpose.
Love that.
Yeah, so that's going to be a good one when that comes out. So we can take questions for healings, any energetic healings you want, whether it's in general or whether there's something very specific. Just put it in all caps so we know to get to your comment and bring you up on the screen. And we can take those whenever you're ready. Elizabeth. Okay, so I have to tell this story. And I won't tell all of this story because this is personal. It's a personal story. But your man, Elizabeth, came on my radio, not even my radio. So it wasn't even my algorithm. It came on Aaron's radio while we were in the car on the way to get lunch. And we were in the middle of a conversation. The song came on, his music came on, and I don't even know what she was talking about. I'm sorry for interrupting, but I just turned up that volume and we were just jamming. So he was definitely here. He was reminding us to make sure that we got to you, and we are. So I'm going to start tapping into you now. I'm drawn to your heart, but then they're a little bit up into the throat. So it feels like the heart's trying to push up into that throat space. So I'm going to go in and start working there. I don't know if you've had a sore throat or if it's hoarse from the energy trying to work more there, but that's where I feel myself drawn towards.
And I'm going to be working in your solar plexus. I'm feeling guided to plant sunflowers within them. So letting yourself be seen facing the sun. I'm also being reminded of how every morning I like to go out and sit in the sun and let the sun hit my third eye directly to get codes. So maybe that's something that you should consider doing.
I don't know about the sun, because I love the sun. I'm in the sun all the time, but I have more recently, especially under this full moon, I've been getting up at over the last 2 weeks. I've been getting up between 4 and 5 a.m. And so I've really caught all the energy of this full moon, getting to just sit under it. It's been beautiful. And very peaceful. I'm calling in elephant medicine to help clear out the back of this throat space. Be very open to elephant medicine coming through.
So it's interesting because I'm like helping these sunflowers grow right now. And what they're showing me is like a little like trellis that you would put around like tomatoes to help them stand, which is interesting because I don't know of sunflowers needing that, but it feels like you have so much support around being in your authentic energy that this is what this is representing. Um, and that like any fear you have with like being who the fuck you are, like chuck it.
When you said support in your authentic energy, I happened to look up and the time was at 11:11.
Yeah.
Self. I'm also feeling like nurturing, joy, all of those things are coming in. I'm down in the solar plexus now as well. So hopefully we won't bump into each other too much, Kai.
Well, I'll move into the hips. I'm seeing Sufi circles, which is just sitting in Indian style doing circles and just like opening up your hip flexors. Yeah, there's some dense energy down here.
I feel some light codes activating in this space, especially up along the spine all the way up. So because you're going to receive this healing later, not right now in the present moment, when we get to any of these spaces, make sure you open yourself and connect yourself, align yourself, especially for this activation that's coming through.
So I'm like draining your hips and it almost looks like tears. So it feels like there's some like really heavy stored emotion, maybe around abandonment, whether that is from childhood or otherwise. And it feels like there is a level, and maybe this has to do with the throat chakra, that there's a level of needing to express these. They feel trapped or like stored.
With that activation, everything just got really hot between my hands, and I felt your energy moving up the spine and really connecting in. So I feel like this is open. Feel that breath coming all the way up to the third eye space. Try listening to 852 hertz music for about 20 minutes for the next 2 or 3 days and see if we can get it to go all the way through without it being like a traumatic kind of awakening, where it's really hot and heavy and all of a sudden. So it can be more of a gentle awakening for you. And there's a couple of archangels. I see Jophiel and Zadkiel. So they're going to be with you for the next few hours to help you receive this. Feel a lot pulling out of the mouth, out of the throat. And huge love energies from your spirit person coming to you. A lot of dancing. So maybe put on some music and dance with your person. And I feel complete with this, and I'll just hold space until Kai feels complete.
Yeah, this is another, I'm just adding some supports to your hip area. Again, it's just like there's so much support around you is what I'm getting. So I'm tapping out now. Thank you very, very much for letting me do that.
Thanks, Elizabeth, for coming and showing up for yourself. Hello, Laura. And it is morning where you are, isn't it? It's probably pretty early. I'm tapping in. I'm immediately drawn less to you and more to, well, I mean, I pick it up around your root, but I'm drawn more to your space. And I think this makes sense because recently you've shooed or kicked something out of your life, cut something off, that the energy of its presence is still around your house and you're still kind of connected to it on a core level. So I'm just going to do a clearing, a sweeping of your space, and then start looking to see how we can correct the flow of that root space.
So once I tapped in, I saw a palm tree. And then what they showed, what?
No, keep going. I know the story. So keep going.
So I saw a palm tree, and it's interesting because what they did is they showed it like going onto your back, which I thought was really strange. And I'm thinking about how palm trees are really fibrous. Like they're a very different makeup than other trees on the inside. And so it feels as if there are like fibers that are getting codes to like energetically support your spine. I'm a little confused as to what's happening, so I'm going to stop talking and tap back in. Yeah.
Well, there are unwanted palm trees, physical palm trees around the property due to someone who has essentially been traumatizing her for a while.
Oh boy.
There's something around palm trees. I'd be curious if there's negativity, old attack, or something that's trying to grow from that space.
Yeah, or maybe since it's going over her spine, like to me that's sovereignty. So maybe I was reading it on the opposite end. Yeah, I'm just gonna tap back in and see.
Okay. And sovereignty would make sense because you've had to live in your strength, girlfriend. You've had to really own yourself. And I'm in the root space, got your house cleared. There's a little leak in the root from what you've released, so I'm working on that.
I'm sending a lot of energy through, so it seems that we're needing to remove the palm. That's like almost like trying to take over that sovereignty.
Mm-hmm. I also see a spirit presence here with you, and there's a cord. A lot of heavy emotion, a lot of regret and sadness. So I'm going to cut this cord for now and let this resolve, let everyone come into their own sovereignty and emotions, and told the spirit that we can come back later and see what needs to come through at a later time. But we're going to cut all cords to this. We're going to fix your leak and place the boundaries that you want placed.
I'm getting super sweaty, so if you're getting any heat, don't be surprised by that. I'm taking this apart like one ring at a time.
Just take a really deep breath, and as you release, just get that sense of letting go. Good. Good. And I'm bringing that energy down your right leg through that low back and hip to the feet now that that's stabilized. I see diamonds moving up your spine now, like power treasures. These look like angelic codes, possibly to me.
I just started putting light codes in her field.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm like, what am I touching?
Ooh, I'm hot.
You also have a dragon inside of your energy field that is like part of your personality, part like your power animal. And I see this dragon coming out and purifying and protecting your space. So you can just relax in that. But I feel a lot of strength, a lot of power.
So I'm undoing a lot of knots in your neck. It's feeling like there's like a lot of tension in this area. Like you're holding a lot. And your mind's been maybe running a little bit with this certain circumstance. Yeah, if you have a gua sha, throw some like olive oil or castor oil or even lotion's fine, and scraping your neck, getting the fascia in here, I think would be really, really beneficial.
I'm trying to pull the energy up the spine because I see all the power, all of the strength, all the stuff going on in the lower body. And it feels like we want that to come up just so that you can remember your personal power, your capacity to deal with what needs to be dealt with. And so we're calling in Gabriel is coming forward and is going to be at your back. So if you feel these wings, that's Gabriel at your back saying, I know who I am. I'm remembering my power, my strength, what I have capacity to do, and I don't doubt myself. Really sit with self-trust this week and see what begins to open up for you. And I feel complete with that. Thanks so much for letting us tap in, Laura.
That was meticulous.
There's a lot going on this week. There are some months with people that are less than others. And so that's good that we can catch it. Hello, Gina. A stomach healing, a little tummy healing for you, Blue Bear. I see some inverted heart energy first off. So I'm pulling that up and around and resetting that. The inverted heart energy, to me, it feels like you have recently done a lot of clearing in this space. Like it went like that. But what that clearing has done, if we overthink things sometimes after a clearing, or if we become ungrounded after a clearing and we haven't done a lot of grounding, is that energy can sometimes start to invert. And that's what it feels like this is happening. Like maybe we've been thinking a lot about something that was used to be sitting in the heart space. So I'm just going to revert that for you and then check out the tummy and see if it's better. Just take a deep breath. And I see a horse energy.
I'm seeing a panda.
Does your panda look like a cartoon or does it look like a panda? Because my horse looks like a cartoon horse.
Yeah,
So,
it's more cartoon.
Yeah. Okay. So there's something happening in the astral. So I'm actually going to go to the astral, Gina. I'll be back.
Yeah, and I'm seeing seeing the panda eat bamboo. So I know it's a stomach issue. So maybe this isn't because they eat a crap ton of bamboo. Maybe it's like an indicator to isolate your diet a little bit, just to kind of like almost like food sensitivity testing with yourself is part of it. Or maybe actually eat some bamboo.
Is that okay to do? Can we do
Yeah,
that?
I eat bamboo in my ramen.
Okay, cool. Probably not raw then. Do you eat raw bamboo? I'm thinking of your
No,
seeds. Okay.
no, it's cooked.
So what I saw in the astral was I'm being guided to leave that alone. Like just because we're seeing it doesn't mean there's something we have to do with it. Like I said, I do feel like you had some clearing work done recently because all of this is just like completely cleared out. And it feels a little ungrounded, but not ungrounded as if maybe you haven't. Well, you should probably ground, like go outside. But it feels more like part of your energy is doing work in the astral realm related to, I mean, I see inner child stuff, I see play stuff, but it's really just a lot of your energy in the astral, just working through things, having a good time, playing, existing, wondering, pontificating. Like there's just part of you out there in the astral that's still doing work. And that's what I'm picking up here. So I'm actually going to ground you. I'm coming back to your body and I'm going to ground you in. Uncross your hips. So you can do some Sufi circles too.
And I'm being drawn to your intestines more than your stomach. And I am seeing, this could be a trigger word, so just a heads up, but I'm seeing worms. So I'm wondering if they're either a parasite cleanse or if you've just got a virus, something in your that's like in your gut that's gonna pass eventually. I mean, unless it's parasites, then you would need to do a cleanse. So maybe if you haven't done one of those in a while, maybe it's time. I'm trying to take some of the inflammation off of the area.
Yeah, I just unplugged something from the intestine area and let that go, and it was kind of like a long cord looking thing. But when you were talking about the bamboo, something I was picking up was something around nutrition. So
Yeah.
there's something in there that just needs to purge.
Yeah, I think maybe this is just an indicator to like seek out high vibrational foods, cut out the processed stuff as much as you're able. We're freaking human. Sometimes you just gotta do, and then also do a parasite cleanse. I think the combination of those will be very beneficial because I mean your gut's inflamed. I can see and feel it.
So I'm going to bring in lots of water energy to flood your gut. So sorry if you have diarrheas. Not really. Okay. All right. Okay. So I feel like I could keep going to keep rebalancing, to keep moving, but your guides are like, no, no, stop, stop, stop. And I think it's because you're so malleable right now from whatever opening cleansing you've been doing that your energy is just like this. So just let it stabilize. That might take a few days to a week. And I think you look good.
Yeah, and then it just at the end there, if you have anything that you're actively worried about, or even if you just like tend to be a worrier, maybe start being aware of that and checking yourself because that is stored in the stomach area as well.
Yeah. Anxiety, tension, doubt, anything like that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Gina. Thanks for letting us work with you today. Viviani.
Nope, none for you. I'm just kidding.
Kaiser, get out of here.
All right.
Something for you. Oh, honey. I'm up in the throat and third eye area. It just feels like there's a lot of zooming emotion. So that's where I'm going to go and just let it rest.
And I'm feeling a lot of tension up in the shoulders area. Feels like you're stressed.
Yeah, I'm working on the nervous system. I'm pulling that through and resetting it.
I'm just seeing like chunky, rigid energy on the shoulders.
And for me, where I am, it feels almost electric. And this is kind of keeping things moving and jumping. So we're going to pull this through.
All right, now I'm going down to your feet.
I see moth energy coming in right now. And regardless of what moth normally means, like in the book or whatever, what I'm picking up is a direct correlation to butterfly. Think of sun, moon, butterfly, moth. Okay, so moth energy has very positive direction, a lot of beautiful energy, but it seems to come in moments that are shadowed, maybe by things we didn't expect or things we didn't ask for. So I feel like blessings are coming your way, and you're really, really, really right now just needing to reset that nervous system, ground in, rest, let yourself come to rest at the core of your spine. And that's where you're going to be able to sit in the blessings that are being offered to you and just guide where spirit leads. Just be able to trust spirit, trust in yourself, just trust that the universe has a plan for you.
Yeah, so I keep seeing, so I'm still in your feet and I'm just working on them. It feels like that's where I'm needed most. But what I keep seeing is like you walking on either gravel or like an acupuncture mat or going to get a foot massage. Because it feels like there's some tension in your feet that really want to release. Sure-footedness.
So I'm going to say this. I'm trying to say this in a way. Okay. I just removed something negative from the field. And it feels like, but it was disguised as something positive. Okay. And as soon as I removed it from your field, immediately your guides and your angels came in and held you and had your back as if they were really trying to get to you. And for whatever reason, they couldn't. And I'm trying to track this through to see where it came from. And what I'm picking up is that there's a lot of different energies out there on the internet, on YouTube, on the news. Like, if we are in a lot of those kinds of spaces while in an insecure state, we can pick things up unexpectedly. So this is I normally don't like to say anything that's fear induced, but your guides are specifically saying the word warning. Make sure you're protecting yourself, you're grounding yourself, you're not doing work with healers or on the internet or with other people who have a lot of energy coming through if we are not making sure that we're fully protected. And I know you're so smart and you understand all of this and you're so powerful and you have such good boundaries and protections. So I think this is just a reminder that things can sneak in. So I've got that away. Your angels, your guides are there. I see you growing strong and tall like a tree, like a large oak tree that's so abundant and so beautiful. And also what's coming in is like the atom bomb explosion, but this is not a negative thing. It's not, I swear, it's positive. It's like things that look like a bomb coming could actually just be the thing that you need to clear everything and step forward into the destiny that you've been asking for. So again, we're back to the trust. We're back to the just sit in, rest, relax, let go. and let life unfold.
Yeah, I'm working in your shoulder because I saw that you said you have some pain, so I'm just trying to help eliminate that for you. But I basically gave you an energetic foot massage, removed a few things, and then I went up even like where you would feel shin splints, like went up that and did like a little massage. But I am also seeing your feet being soaked. So, they do like foot cleanses and stuff too. That might be really cool. Or like a magnesium bath for your feet. That would be really nice. Basically, just spoil your feet. That's what I'm getting. Spoil your feet, and I'm working
Because your
in your
feet were
shoulder,
made for walking.
and that's just what they'll do.
These days, those feet are gonna walk in their nice shoes. I just cleared a leak in the back of your heart space, and that feels like it was kind of caused from that nervous system being so heightened. So now your energy is trying to balance out in a beautiful way. So after this, make sure that you really ground in, maybe go for a walk in nature, drink lots of water, have a light meal, and just give yourself time to process and to let that energy come through. What are you laughing at?
Because Isis is coming up, because duh.
There's like,
And she's literally like, get a foot massage, do like a magnesium bath, get really fuzzy soft socks, put them on your feet, and eat some fucking grapes like a queen. Like that's what I'm being told to tell you. Like really do like a very big self-care around your feet at some point when you're available.
I want this reading. I want to do mine.
It's for Viviani.
Plain.
Well, we have free will. You can.
Me too. We'll have a girl night, Vivi. I feel pretty complete with this. It's just going to take a little bit of time for that energy to move through and balance. Be really gentle with yourself for the next 24 hours, okay? Thanks for letting us tap in, Vivi. Okay, so we feel like maybe there's like some sort of binding, energetic binding came to me, and I got chills when I said that. Okay. I'm tapping in. The first words that are coming to me are self-trust. I see like this, to me, it looks like coils or like a snake wrapped around the body. When I unwrap that, I see like that little clear casing. But that little clear casing, very much like the coils of the snake felt almost ancestral, but the clear casing feels self-inflicted to a certain extent, not consciously self-inflicted, but like maybe we've been hurt, maybe we've been rejected, maybe this person lashed out for no reason. The world doesn't quite feel emotionally safe. And so we've kind of encased ourselves in this little space where we can see clearly out of it because it's a clear energy, but we don't quite feel free to move the way we'd like to. So I'm going to dive deeper into those spaces. So I feel like the ancestral pieces I can definitely remove and remove those easily. I'm going to need your explicit permission to remove that little clear coat that's around your body since it was subconsciously self-inflicted. So if you in the chat want that removed, because that's going to make you feel very open. When it first comes off, you're going to feel very vulnerable. You're going to feel very raw emotionally. You're going to feel very like wide awake, but that will settle as you're gentle with yourself and leave yourself open, and it'll start turning into a feeling of freedom and love. And I see your permission here in the chat, so I'm going to start working on that. I'm seeing gifts of pleasure come in ancestrally as we remove those bonds. It is safe to feel and receive pleasure. Write that down, Seascape. It is safe to feel and receive pleasure. Beautiful. Okay, one casing gone.
It's so interesting because I saw the casing in a very different way.
Tell me.
I saw it almost like you remember in Anchorman when he's like, I'm in a glass case of emotion because he's in the telephone booth. That's how I'm seeing it. And I think I'm saying that for a reason. So maybe there's like because like what I saw at first was like a fire tornado inside this glass case that you were in. So it feels as if there's just a lot to me of like things that are needing to be burned away or things that are needing to be transmuted, alchemized, because fire's not just destructive, it's transformative. So it feels like it's just a very intense like transformation portal that you're in. So these were partially what Mary had said, and then partially like were you just trying to protect yourself on an energetic front. So I asked your guide specifically if it was okay that I shatter this glass, and they said yes. So I've only done one side, so I'm going to continue going.
I also want you to take 3 very deep breaths, because as we completely take off these casings and shatter the glass, we want to put you on a steady foundation of health, love, and abundance. So take 3 really deep breaths, thinking about health, thinking about love, thinking about abundance, not just money. We do want physical abundance to keep you safe and nurtured, but we also want just abundance of joy, abundance of love, those sorts of things. So just breathe into those things.
And maybe for the next few days after, or maybe even a few weeks after this, get in the habit of in the morning, if you can, putting up energetic protections for yourself to make your, like, to connect with self, to like, you know, just set that intention, not to deny the light from coming in, but just for your own susceptibility with this potentially making you raw.
I feel really good about this. Everything kind of turned into this butterfly looking energy around the back of the heart, and it's just going to vibrate through and take some time to settle.
Yeah, I'm seeing like sunshine. So
okay, and thanks for letting us connect to you, Seascape. Cindy P, Peachy Keen. Well, where are the guides taking us today? I'm going straight to your heart. Cue the waterworks.
Ooh, I was wondering who I was going to be giving this third eye activation to. So you're getting one of those.
Mine, I think, is not an activation. I think mine is a message. You have a spirit here, but it seems like an animal spirit, like a doggy spirit. And it feels like this spirit is trying to give you a message and remind you of the beauty of life, not just joy, but beauty. Like walking outside, watching the sunset, smelling the grass, living through a wide open heart space of Buddy. Yep, that must be it, Buddy. And it feels like there's been a few things lately that kind of tried to shake your belief in yourself. It has not succeeded, but I do see 2 or 3 areas where there's been moments to pause about who we are, how we express. And this particular spirit's coming in to be like, hey man, we're wide open. Remember us? Remember the adventures, remember the joy, remember the fullness of life. That's you. Don't forget it. That's what we're supposed to feel. That's what we're supposed to be.
So as I was giving you that activation, which was really intense, for me anyway, I had like two people come up and put their hands, it felt like ancestors, on the back of mine to like help push more energy through. And it does, then I saw a crystal ball. So it does feel like this activation is meant to help either direct your future or maybe even like open you up to being an oracle, more of one. I'm not sure, but it feels ancestral that they're like blessing your third eye as well. Whew. That was a lot.
It felt like a lot. And I don't know if I'm supposed to do this or not, but I was guided. Like I felt little cords coming out of the top of your head and the bottom of your feet that were connecting you to like the earth and the galaxies. And I was told, cut them. And when I released them, that's when Kai got what Kai got about that movement and that activation. And it feels like you're now just kind of free floating. You know, those people who like, they kind of float, what's it called? Levitate. It looks like you're levitating right now. So you're meant to levitate. Just go. Just have lots of fun.
Yeah. Let's say that's all. That was a huge activation. So
thanks for letting us connect in with you, Cindy. Well, hey, Donna. I'm going to connect in with you. I'm immediately drawn to like this solar plexus space, a little up and a little out, kind of like a cross section here at the solar plexus. So this is going to activate, and this is it sounds like we're having kind of this theme through a lot of these around self-trust and confidence. Trust your gifts. Trust what you know, because your gifts are coming to you in your way. You just have to learn what your way is. So I'm activating this little space here. Archangel Uriel is coming in. So there's knowledge, there's wisdom, a huge sense of just knowing and self-belief. You also have the ability to rewrite records. So the Akashic is coming into this.
I was gonna say I saw a banana peel, her occipital like region, and then a sword of truth going into the occipital region. So it feels as if you have a way with communication, with words, with those kinds of things, and that you're meant to be like pursuing that. I also saw the banana peel as like have more fun. Like, cause jokey, but yeah. Okay.
So how I kind of saw the Akashic in this space, it's like, don't forget the power of your words and your thoughts, because your words and your thoughts create deep burrows in your brain, in your energy and life. So if you change any belief system, you immediately have changed the Akashic. So this is a very powerful tool and a powerful gift to have. And all of that's being activated now.
Yeah, it's interesting you're mentioning the brain, because I felt a sharp pain in my head right here. So I'm noticing that there are like spikes, that energetic spikes going into your brain. So I'm just going to remove those. It feels like those were placed to like subdue you.
Donna, for this to completely 100% activate, I need you to write yes or permission or something like that in the chat, because this feels like a personal choice. Of course, your self-trust is going to be your free will choice to completely activate. So just let me know that you're on board with this and not just a passive viewer. And this should come online. All right, there it went. It went all the way through the body. And I see it purging a lot, filtering a lot. Power, strength. The word commitment came forward. So I dare say that your audacity is going to scare you a little over the next couple of days. Like the things that come out of your mouth or the things that you're willing to go do and say is going to take you by surprise. So let yourself be surprised.
Yeah, I'm seeing like the energy like pulse like throughout. So for sure.
And I feel good about this. Thanks, Donna. Hello, Jessica. Yes. So you've had surgery. And I had the thought that I'd go into like incision spaces and help with the healing, but really I'm being drawn more towards your hormone levels and your feminine balance. So that's actually where I'm going to go first. So let yourself come into a softness, let yourself come into a gentleness, into a flow. Like a lot of your energy here just feels like it wants to protect or stay safe. So just let yourself come back knowing that you're held here, that your own energy is holding you, that you're just held inside of yourself.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of that too. Very like pink self-love, rose quartz energy. As well as like, you know, remembering that you're completely whole still. Like it might be physically gone, but you're, you know, still very much a part of you in an energetic sense.
And then I came up to your heart and I'm hearing a lot of self-talk.
And permission to grieve. Like you can grieve that this is gone.
That's important. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And of the words that I'm hearing, it makes me feel like there's been a project that you've wanted to start or do, or something that feels very inspiring and interesting to you, that you've really wanted to move forward with, but maybe life's gotten in the way or it just hasn't worked out. But it feels like this really wants to come to fruition for you. It really wants to open. We just have to get through subconscious thoughts like, am I enough? Am I good enough? Like these sorts of things, the self-love things that Kai was talking about. Because once we get rid of those little thoughts and belief systems, even on the subconscious level, then those things that you want to do, that you're inspired by, that you want to create will just start to happen. When you think of your creative energy, that is your sacral space. That is your womb space, your feminine space. That's your space of creation. And so it feels like there's a balance happening here between what you want to create and how good you feel you are, how capable you feel you are, how worthy you feel you are, how powerful you feel you are. So these two spaces are going to slowly start to come together. So I'm going to give you the statement here, I am love. And I'm going to command the universe to instill and encode in all cells and all levels the belief system, I am a diamond. And if you agree to have that place, just type yes in the chat, say it out loud, let it come in. And this is going to settle right here. And that's going to show you clarity, self-clarity. It's going to be about self-worth, love, and just repeat that affirmation often, because as you say yes, you are bringing that into your energy field and letting it transform every single part of you, every single thought, every single cell, every single action, every piece of who you are will be transformed by this. And now I'm helping at the incision sites. Feels like there might be multiple little spaces.
I've just been sending lots and lots and lots of love. Also, remember to be really patient with yourself as you heal. I've known a few women in my family to have hysterectomies, and movement is not as easy. So being really gentle and patient with yourself as you heal physically, because it's challenging. So I also got the hit that your womb is an energy, so you can connect to it even though it's no longer within.
And you also have a large feminine guide with you that's helping to hold you and guide you. So really lean into her. She feels angelic to me. So just really lean into her and look to her for support. And I feel complete with that.
Just sending some pain relief.
That's a much needed one.
And now I'm calling all of my energy back to me and leaving all as your thing.
Thank you so much, Jessica, for letting us work with you. And I think we have room for one more. And we did Cindy. But we can do Cindy again.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Stephanie. Yes, a massive purge, totally cool.
We love a massive purge.
In other people.
No, I like to. I mean, it's not fun in the moment.
Right.
But it is good.
It is very good.
It's very good.
That's like one of those better you than me situations.
Get it all out of me. That's how I feel. Get it gone.
And I see the little fragments, like the little debris that you're talking about. It feels like it purged straight out of the core of everything, but then like on the edges, there's stuff there. So we're bringing that through. And a lot of this feels like doubts, fears, little insecurities, and they're coming off easily. So these aren't even things that are deeply embedded. They're just passing thoughts that are still maybe habit to have from time to time.
Yeah, and I'm in your thighs, and all I'm hearing is you're about to move different. Like you're about to move different, so just let it happen.
And I'm actually from the knees down because that's where the energy looks different to me. And I see a very large guide coming in, like a ball of light. It looks to me like blue and white light that's coming in right here over your third eye space. So that's the guidance I'm being given to give to you, is that no matter what, just follow the light. Anything that you want, just follow the light. Okay?
And you're going to be getting some communication or some kind of, maybe not directly, but like your guides are going to be sending you signs of like some movement. I've got grandfather wind here with me, and it seems as if like moves are meant to be made, which is exactly what I was saying a minute ago. But I'm also seeing the Six of Swords in my mind's eye, which is like moving into calmer waters. So, or just like movement with the boat, So, yeah, it feels like there's going to be whispers on the wind is kind of what it feels like. And so just like make sure you're listening. Yeah, I'm actually going to go into your throat chakra for a second too, because your ears are part of your throat chakra. Because you got to listen. So I'm going to go up there.
I just see a toe, a floating toe. I don't know what that means. And now I see Batman. This is really weird stuff. I'm going to need you to.
I mean, they're giving me a banana peel and a panda. I mean, I can't. Like, what? Yeah, to me, it feels like there's an opportunity coming in for you, to be honest. But it's not going to be necessarily in your face, which, boy, aren't those nice when they're in our face and we're like, yeah, I'm supposed to do that. But, you know, that's not how the universe works all the time. But yeah, keep your ears down, keep your ears open. Like there's going to be themes to come through. So, yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to tell you what I see. It's the strangest vision I've ever had, but just take it however it comes to you, right? So I couldn't figure out what the floating toe and Batman meant, right? So I just let the visions do whatever they wanted to do. And I saw it completely switch so that I was looking from Batman's point of view, standing on top of a building at night, looking down, and the toe was out here, right? So I'm like, well, what's the toe? But then the toe comes around and sits on Batman's head as if it were a hat, like a thing of power, a thing to wear. We talk about masks and putting things on as a means of like covering up our identity, but this felt like a place of power, like adding something powerful to your identity. And it being like a toe, that's a space of moving forward. So just take that however it comes. And you've got some powerful women behind you. So maybe these are the Orishas or goddesses, but I see some powerful women behind you and a large body of water in front of you. So like floating, being steady, being easy, being in flow, being supported, floating. So overall looks very good. And I've removed something from the solar plexus space too. So you are good to go. Thanks so much for letting us tap in. Rima, what in the world happened to you? What are we talking about? Speedy recoveries and whatnot. Well, prayers of healing to Rima. Not sure what happened there, but thanks for being here. Thanks so much, everybody, for being here with us. So just take a moment to breathe, to bring your energy back to yourself, to release everybody else's energy, to have positive, loving, healing thoughts for everyone who showed up today. And even if we didn't get you on screen today, know that healing energy and love is coming your way. Especially for that knee and for everybody else in the chat. We're definitely sending love to you. And Kai, when's our next one?
You always ask me this and I never know.
Okay, it's August 28th at 3 p.m. Eastern. We will see you guys back here. And I hope you guys have an absolutely lovely weekend.
And if you all don't have anything to do on Lionsgate, I am holding a breathwork ceremony and it's going to be really powerful. So,
ooh, what day of the week's that on?
Saturday.
But not this Saturday, next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Yes, cool. All right, you guys show up for Lionsgate because Kai does some wild stuff, man. Wild stuff. Not too wild, though. Don't be scared.
It's called Wild Fox Medicines for a reason.
Bye, everybody. Have a good weekend.